What makes a game recognizable? Oftentimes people break down a game's recognizability into the mechanics and the nitty-gritty details. However, one of the things that makes a game stick falls into one primary thing: the characters. A good design sticks with someone. Think Shovel Knight or Minecraft Steve. It's something that can influence them far after playing the game. And for our game, Few Shall Return, we want to make a game that the characters stick with you far after closing the game. For those that don't know, Few Shall Return is a co-op competitive dungeon extraction game made by us 3 people. For people that don't have the time in their lives to devote themselves to spreadsheets and grinding. And in our game, we really want our characters to stick with the players. But to see how that started, let's first rewind back to where it started. We needed a character. When making a game, there's a few pillars of which it should stand upon, but it all starts with concepting. Concepting is the pre-phase, pre-production of making a character, where you lay down what you want and how to do it. You might see while scrolling through various feeds concept art of characters and weapons, but it all starts with gathering your resources. You want to make your character built around the game, and not making the game built around the art. And so for our first character, we started with the mechanics. The game thus far has been built around the principles of being quick, simple, and easy to understand for players new and old. However, the core design of this game makes for a lot of player conflicts to emerge. So for our first character, we really wanted to sell that. Introducing Malokia. Malokia's primary kit is that he can pick up food that you find strewn in the dungeon, then cook them to make stronger heals. But to contrast that, he can also cook poisonous food items to make a poisonous food that is undetectable from anyone whom is not playing Malokia. This leads to players having to trust that the other players will not lie to kill you and take your items or play pranks on you. And so, with our core mechanic around him decided, we embarked onto the next step of concepting. When creating a character, there are many different theories and concepts and rules and videos and things to keep in mind, but for ours, we wanted to keep it simple and focus on making him really sell that chef design. This led to everyone on our team putting up to a vote, and then seeing what people really wanted. This is something that we will most likely do for every single character, and so if you want to influence the game and its weekly updates, join the Discord server and give us ideas. With the character voted for and the design made, we finally started the arduous process of modeling. While modeling, the programmers also put together the core mechanics of him, resulting in some issues from our favorite fridge, and then after many moons of tolling, he was born. We then repeated this process for the next character, research, rough version, community voting, and the final edition. For our other character, Sprout. Sprout is a little gremlin who is too addicted to gambling to die. Their core mechanic is similar to Malokia, but also different. They can find a material called unrefined corium around the place, letting them gamble and have a chance of either spawning a new item or a new enemy. He is also a ranged character, allowing for more passive gameplay to contrast the up-close brawler style Malokia is built upon. Afterwards, we made a small illustration of them that we could then use on marketing material. This very focused, iterative approach got us here, but the current plan for the rest of the game is to deepen and improve the game, solidifying core mechanics, integrating more content, and refining existing systems. We are gradually adding more content, including new characters, art, mechanics, and deep ancient secrets waiting to be uncovered. And it's all thanks to you, our amazing players. We are still in the very early stages of development, but we are dedicated to enhancing the game with each weekly update. Our community is our driving force, and we encourage you to get involved. And so like, subscribe, and most importantly, share your thoughts in the comments on what the game could benefit from most. Let us know how we might expand the world, the story, the mechanics, and improve the current game we have. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for future updates.